Welcome back, y'all, to another episode of Is That a Read? It's the show where we do psychic readings on this week's hottest celebrity hot topics. I'm your girl, Victoria, the queen of all things tarot, and this is my awesome co-host, Julian.
Hey, y'all. I got my cards here ready to dive into these hot topics. What do we got going on today?
Oh, lots of cool, interesting stuff. Love, craziness. You know how Hollywood likes to do. And you guys, let's just start from the start. Let's show some support by liking, sharing. Leave a comment if you hear a story that you're really interested in. And subscribe to be notified when we post the next video. So the first things first. Y'all know P. Diddy be in jail. P. Diddy is still in jail. And who is capitalizing on all of this drama? The one and only 50 Cent, the king of grudge matches, the king of vendettas that last years and years. Everybody knows 50 and P. Diddy have been at odds forever. But apparently 50 has been trying to get the big payback with a big paycheck. And he just sold a P. Diddy documentary to Netflix. So he's taking that revenge all the way to the bank. Now, what I want to know is he going to have a full segment in the documentary about where the hell P. Diddy bought all that damn baby oil? Because Costco said he ain't get it from me, child. They tried to say he got it from Costco. Costco made a public statement, said, bitch, we don't even sell baby oil. Our customers are ashy. Okay, market to the baby oil demographic. So you better take that somewhere else. So I don't know, like, are you going to be tuning in to this upcoming P. Diddy documentary, Julian?
Hell yeah, I'm going to be watching it. I want to know what P. Diddy's been doing. I mean, what 50 Cent's been up to, because he's been planning this for I think it was over a decade now. So he was taking the slow, he was really biding his time to make sure this hits. And this is the perfect timing for him. And 50 Cent, you deserve it, man. This is the time you waited for it. It's happening. So yeah, I want to know if in the documentary they're actually going to tell us where he did get that baby oil, because some people, you got to buy a book. No, but that's wild. I don't know about you, Victoria. I didn't hear this. I heard this from my roommate. The baby oil, that was the one that supposedly had ecstasy or MDMA in, right? That's what I heard. He had it in it, and you just rub it on the people, and then they start feeling certain type of things. So that's what
God.
Yeah. So, and Costco, they're keep my name out of your mouth. We do not sell that stuff.
I had no idea they were drug lacing the baby oil. I mean, what are they thinking? This is sacrilegious. I want some of that. Where do you get that baby oil? That the good baby oil. I might need a packet, a little satchel. I had no idea. Where have I been living? Clearly under a rock. Oh my gosh. Well, I don't know where the hell he got that baby oil, but what I do know, they probably was airlifting that shit onto the roof, 1,000 bottles. That's insane. He should have gone straight to jail just for that. What? You got 1,000 bottles of baby oil. I don't know what the hell you did, but you need to go to jail.
Yeah.
So, I'm excited. I'm gonna watch the documentary. Let this be a lesson to you, ladies and gentlemen. Never piss off a Cancer man. He will never forget it, and he will make you pay. Diddy's a Scorpio. Scorpio and Cancers are supposed to be thick as thieves, but when they fall out, they fall out. Okay, they fall out. So all y'all with the Cancer men in your life, you smart, run away. But if you can't get away, don't make them mad.
Right.
Because this is what happens.
Yep. They're going to be remember in 2015 when you ate my last fruit roll up? This is why I made that documentary.
Yep. Anyway. Sorry. Man. So, okay. So what I want to know is, first I want to know, is 50 Cent's P. Diddy documentary going to be successful? And the second thing I want to know is, why is 50 Cent so bent on getting back at P. Diddy?
Ooh. Okay. Which one do you want me to take on then?
Down. Why is you so upset?
Okay. I'll do why is he so upset? It really might be that fruit roll-up thing. I'm just kidding.
This guy's the king of petty.
Yeah. All right. Let's do this. And I'm reading with the Lenormand Oracle. Remember, y'all, this is for entertainment purposes only. So let's see what is going on with 50 Cent. Why? I'm doing a past, present, future so I kind of understand. Oh, wow. He hurt some. This is what I'm getting. I think he actually hurt somebody that was close to 50 Cent who was a woman, because we have the birds, we have the woman card, and this is showing up in the past, and the dog. So the dog is about friendship, loyalty. The birds is conversations about from a woman that maybe 50 Cent either witnessed or was told about, and he really cares about that person. And he was like, yo, this isn't cool. And he started working right away, because we do have the writer, which is saying like, presently, like things are moving in his favor to shed light on these things that tried to be swept under the rug. You know what I mean? So that's kind of where 50 Cent was going. I want to say 50 also is just like, where can I hit Diddy the most? And he was all like, I want to mess up. Here's the mice, his finances. Here's the fish, that's the finances, and all his connections. So this doc is gonna do all of that, and that's what 50 is hoping to do, because whoever he messed with, and let me just check in, like, is that just one? And it feels like multiple women, like not just like one. And I think the stories just kept on coming up, and 50 was just like, nah. And even in the article that we were referencing that we read, like he wanted to give a voice to the voiceless. So that's what 50 was trying to do with this documentary that's coming out. So
Wow.
mess with the
That makes
wrong
sense.
people. Yeah.
That makes sense. Y'all got to be careful who you mess with. Now, is this documentary going to be successful? Absolutely. The cards are showing like 50 is getting all of the secretive information released, the things that are, only the nearest and dearest to P. Diddy know. Like they're willing to get up and they're willing to talk. And it's going to be a very successful thing. Like 50 is in the executive position here, and Netflix is going to give him creative control of this project. And it looks like it's going to be extremely popular. Now, the cards that are backing this up, we've got the Magician. That's 50 here. He's the power player. Like he's the one that's in charge. The Lovers, this is the pairing. And it's a perfect pairing of him with Netflix on this project. And then the 10 of Cups, like this is the ultimate success card. Look at that. Rainbows. The cups is like everything that you desire, what you want. It's going to pay back in spades. Like the 10 is the highest that you can possibly get. So this one is going to be very successful. Good luck, 50 Cent.
Good job.
I want to see it. I want to know all the dirt. Oh my God. I wish I could get invited to a Hollywood party so I could be like, no, ma'am. No, sir. I am a good girl. How dare you? But thank you, though. All right. Moving right along. Who watches The Bear?
I do.
You watch The Bear?
It's so good. Yeah.
It's pretty good. Like, it's a very popular show on Hulu. It's won quite a few awards. And the star, Jeremy Allen White, he be getting romantic in these streets. So his co-star, who played a romantic love interest on the show, Molly Gordon, for season 1 and 2, and now she's kind of like in some playbacks in season 3. But they have opened a romance recently. They've been spotted out showing public displays of affection and allegedly going to look at a house showing with Jeremy. Okay, that's the way to flex, men. You going on a date? Let's not go on a hike. Let's not go to a coffee shop. No, take me on a house showing. Show me how much you can afford to pay. Like, I want to know. Like, let's go buy a house. Okay.
You got good credit.
Exactly.
Right.
I want to see. So, what do they say? Don't shit where you eat?
Yeah. You think he's shitting right now?
Well, this is what I will say. Homegirl Molly is smart. This is why she's smart. Because she went and got the bag first. She was on the show. She was professional as far as we know. Because Jeremy was married before. Okay. But as far as we know, she was professional, playing the love interest on the show. And then she was like, yeah, but I'm gonna let you know you ain't gonna never forget this. And then as soon as she got off the show, she got that paycheck, she cashed it in, you know what I'm saying, do what she needs to do. And now when she's like, oh, just doing a visiting, you know, flashback scene here and there, okay, now we can date.
Right.
Now I'm not putting the bag up. So Molly seemed like a smart woman. Jeremy, on the other hand, why are you flirting with your coworkers? Why are you trying to date your coworkers? See, now if I was Molly, because I'm jealous. Okay, I'm gonna be jealous. I'm gonna be jealous when you don't give me no reason to be jealous. But if you found me on the show and we made out and then we started dating, the next person you make out with on the show, I'm gonna be like, oh, you gonna start dating. I'm gonna be on the set like, cut. That's enough. I don't know. What do you think, Julian?
I think that it's probably real, but that's one of my questions because he was dating Rosalia before this. I think in October of 2023 after his divorce, and now this is happening. And honestly, the show's doing so well. It's like, why would he do anything? Like, I don't think he could do anything to fuck up the show. You know what I mean? Like, it's so successful and so good. So like, he would probably do this just because there's actually a genuine connection between both of them. You know what I mean? Like, why would you sabotage that? Because I did think, like, is this a PR stunt? You know what I mean? Because why not? But they don't need it. You know what I mean? They don't need it with how good the show's going. I think they had the most Emmys ever in 2 years in a row or something like that. So I don't know. I want to know. Actually, I do want to know if it's real between them two. And is Jeremy playing the field? Because he's a hot man. Like, maybe they were kissing, but maybe he's kissing other people that we just haven't seen yet. What do you think?
I think that's a great question. I always love to know if people are getting cheated on. But I think that because they've been dating so soon, maybe they're not exclusive. So technically she wouldn't be cheated on. But it would be nice if she was being cheated on, just for the drama. We haven't had any cheating stories in a while. Which one do you want to take?
I'll take, is this real? And then you do, is there other women or men?
That's true, because hey, love is love.
Love is love.
Do you got some baby oil? Okay, then.
Stop.
We open. We ready for business. Whatever you want to do, we are available.
Okay,
Supply records.
I need to say, though, that is dangerous, though, because it's absorbed in your skin. You don't know how much is coming into your body. So if any, please, just don't do it. Like baby oil, ecstasy, whatever. That could be lethal. Just disclaimer, y'all.
See, I was about to say something. I ain't gonna say nothing. I'm gonna keep it quiet. This is a family show.
Talking about cheating on people and P. Diddy, totally family show.
These kids need to learn about life. They need to learn.
All right. Is this real? Is this real? Ooh. I feel like it's fleeting. Like I feel like they are both going through transitions in their life when it comes to relationships, because we have the broom and we have the coffin. So this is like transitions going on, things they need to clean up. I feel like he has had a lot of issues with women, like because we do have the mice and then we have the woman card. And because it's the stork and the dog, I feel like this feels very like a friendship, you know what I mean? Because we have the dog and the stork. So I feel like they're helping each other, but there's some kind of like comfortability there, which is helping. But the reason why I want to say I don't know if it's going to last is because I do have the magician and I have the scythe. So this is saying like, I think they know what they're getting into, and I think they already know what this is. And I feel like it's probably going to end at some point because both of them are showing up as the magician. So they're getting what they need. But I think what they need right now is just a little like maybe TLC, a little cuddling, you know, just without any too much expectations. And that's what it is.
Okay, so when I asked the question of like, is she getting cheated on? or can I say, is Jeremy playing the field? Because maybe they are not exclusive yet.
Mhm.
What I'm getting is he doesn't have time to play the
Mhm.
field. His attraction to Molly is intellectual. He finds her, he has great deal of respect for her. And they are a match compatible wise. They're pretty compatible. And there's definitely sexual attraction, but like his biggest priority is his family. And he is a father of two young children from his first marriage. And so with that priority as being number one and the relationship as a back burner, he really doesn't have time to play the field.
Mhm.
And so that may also play a role in why the relationship may not last on the long term,
Mhm.
because he, being a successful actor, having that schedule, and then having his family as priority, his children, Molly might wise up and be like, not exactly what I thought.
Mhm.
So the cards that I have to back this up is the Queen of Swords. That would be Molly's representative. She's very wise. She's also very clear cut, and she's a leader. And then we have the Lovers. This represents their relationship, the compatibility. But then we've got the Ten of Pentacles. This is about generations. And as you can see in the forefront, there's the child, there's the grandfather. And in the background, there's the people, the dating people, the married people. So family comes first in this situation. He ain't got time to be dipping in, dipping out. The baby oil is sitting in Costco shelves. No, just
No. Well,
Costco,
that's it.
not for me.
Yeah. All right. Well, good luck to them, no matter what happens.
No matter what,
Hmm.
good luck. But if you get single again, Jeremy, if you come looking for me, you better get a nanny. No, I'm just
Ooh.
okay. Okay. Um, and then last story of the evening, love is in the air.
Mhm.
Y'all remember that song, Summertime, Summertime, Summertime Madness, yeah. Oh, the singer Lana Del Rey got married now. She got married over the weekend to an alligator tour guide, Jeremy Dufresne, I think is the name. Um, this is very interesting, guys. Like, this woman went for a roughneck. Gotta have a roughneck. Like, she went, that's the white version of a roughneck in my mind. Like, you can't get no rougher than being an alligator tour guide. Like, he got that leather skin, like super dark tan, you know, in his baseball cap,
Mhm.
like everyday hamburger helper
Mhm.
kind of man. And they literally were spotted romantically just in August of this year. And in
Mhm.
September, they are getting married. And not getting married, they got married. They got the marriage certificate, they have a ceremony. Homegirl got a husband.
Right.
What the hell is going on? Julian?
I don't know. I've never been like a super Lana Del Rey fan. I mean, I know of her. I'm not a Lana Del Rey gay, but I like her even more because obviously she's going off of like real like connection. She doesn't care about status apparently. Like she's not trying to date to like move up in her industry or whatever or give herself out. So I'm down for this. I'm down for her marrying the alligator tour guide from Louisiana. Like I'm into this. And yeah, I just want to know, like, because I'm just interested, like, what is the pull for her? Like, what is the attraction? Is it like emotional? Is it sexual? Like, what makes her like, what makes them like come together? You know what I mean? Because it's so odd a little bit, this pairing.
It's definitely an odd pairing. That's a really good question. What I want to know is, why did they choose to get married so quickly?
Mm, okay. Oh, because it could be like kids, or maybe they want to start a family. We don't know.
Yeah, Lana is 39 years old.
But she looks good. I did not
Mhm.
know that. Mhm.
I mean, let's pause. 39 is not that old.
Oh, not at all. I
You
mean,
know what the you know how you're getting older?
how?
Because when you tell somebody your age, they're like, "Oh, you look good for your age." It's like, bitch, I look good. Period. For my age, like, what you trying to say? What are you really trying to say to me? Roll it back, okay? Like, I want somebody to be like, I want to walk up to a 5-year-old and be like, you know what, you look good for your age. Really, like for 5,
Yeah.
I was looking at you, I would have never guessed you was 5. Like, how dare you tell me I look good for my age?
It's all that collagen and tendons that you be eating in the soup. I don't know why I said that. Oh, anyways.
All right.
All right, what's the question are you thinking?
So your question was, what is it that attracts them? Because they're so different. My
Yeah.
question is, why they should be get married so quickly?
Okay.
It's literally been a month. Like,
That's
it's literally been a month. The only reason I would marry a man after a month is if he got a winning lottery ticket. I'd be like, you know what? It's time to make this. We need. What are we doing? Where are we going? Because you're rich, and I need to lock it down.
Oh man. Wow. Hold on. Is this about? They both like. It's interesting. Like they might be different as far as like what they do and like status and things like that. But they've both been through similar things. Because what I'm seeing here is like they have both overcome certain challenges in their life, and they have transformed that because we do have the mice, which is the problems that they might have had in the past, and they have connected over that, like their triumphs in their lives. And I want to say like they want to be there for each other. Like think because they share that, they see that they could move mountains together. You know what I mean? So they really do see the best in each other and like really want to like how marriage should be like elevate and push each other forward. And I want to say because they share that same goal, they were able to like see that they want the same things and make it official. That's where the birds are. They had conversations about making something official because what's showing up for them in the future is growth and clarity. Like, you know what I mean? Like they brighten each other's day, but they also like help them see their blind spots so that they could actually grow. So they complement each other very well. Wow, that's actually really beautiful. So I'm happy for them.
Yeah, and they got married so quickly because it was destiny. There's a little more to this connection than meets the eye. The universe was involved here. It also was a factor of timing. Like historically, I would say these two individuals have known each other for years. You know, there's photographic evidence of them hanging out in 2019. But what it looks like is that they both kind of put a hold on starting a family, and kind of were really trying to find the right one and being very selective about finding the right one. And then finally, like they were in the same position at the same time to want to be committed. And they came together, and it was just destiny that they would come together right at that time and be both ready. So that's why they got married right away, because they just knew it was right. And so the cards that I have here, it's King of Wands. This represents the husband, and the Hangman. This represents the time where he was kind of like not really moving forward in what? 10 of Cups, marriage, family. And why? Because 7 of Wands, he was trying to be selective. What do I choose? Where do I go? And then boom, the start. This is the destiny. This is the hope. It came together. He recognized it very quickly. So did she. And they just pulled the trigger right away. I hope it lasts.
I mean, it looks like it's going to be pretty good for them. So congratulations to Lana Del Rey and Mr. Alligator Tour Guide. Just kidding. His name is Jeremy Dufresne.
Jeremy Dufresne. All right. I hope y'all have a bunch of little alligators and enjoyed life. So if you guys like this segment of the show, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Now we're moving on to the segment where we give you a reading. It's the inspirational reading segment. I'm going to read for the lovers in the room, singles and couples. And Julian, what about you?
I am going to pull some cards for the energy of the beginning of October because October is next week, what you could expect or what to prepare for. And then I'm going to pull from the Sacred Symbols deck, kind of just an overall theme for the month as we prepare. Okay.
That sounds great.
All right.
So I was shuffling and some very significant love cards just dropped out of the deck completely. So I guess nobody's getting married this week. No, just kidding, you guys. I don't know. I'm going with the flow here. All right, so let's read for the singles first. All right, single ladies, single gentlemen, all the lovers out there looking for love, singles looking for love. All right, so, ooh, what is this? Like, there might be opportunity for new love, and it might come from somebody that you have maybe an adversarial relationship. What I'll call it is like playful banter. You know how you like someone, so you like tease them a little bit, you give them a little bit of arguing here and there, but it's really flirting. Like, it looks like you might meet somebody in that way and somebody that might be your match in that way. So you guys got the 5 of Wands, which represents, differing opinions, but you got the 2 of Cups. So you might find love with someone who you have different perspectives with. So have fun and flirt. And then the Page of Pentacles, which is like the beginning of something that could be a stable, long-term connection. So flirt. Be playful with that guy that has a different opinion than you and see where it goes. Now, for the couples out there, those that have already decided they want to settle down with someone, whether you're in a committed relationship, you're in a marriage that's not committed. No, I'm just kidding. Whatever you are, if you coupled up, I'm talking to you. All right, so what do we have for you? Oh, y'all always be in some mess. I don't know. Maybe y'all need to talk to the single folks. All right, so for the couples, what we've got here is like some of y'all are just hanging on to a connection just because you're committed to it. And if that's what you want to do, that's fine. But if that's what you want to do, then be happy about it and don't be struggling through it. So what I've got here is the Knight of Pentacles. Knight of Pentacles represents a stable relationship. It's not really moving forward. It's not really taking action, but it's kind of stable in what it's decided to do, and it's waiting for things to show up. But then we got the 5 of Cups, which is like, I'm not really happy with what is actually showing up. And we've got the Justice card, which can mean a lot of things. It can mean making a decision to make an ending in a situation. But in this card with the Knight of Pentacles, which is I'm not really moving, it's more like making a decision to live up to the agreement that you've made. So what I will say is if you're deciding to stick with an agreement you've made to be committed to someone, don't be upset about it. Don't focus on the bad. Focus on the good, or make a decision to make a move out of it. So just be positive. This too shall pass. Mm-hmm. And if you want to focus on your commitment, try to be happy about it.
I hope you're happy if you're trying to focus on your commitment.
Married people, y'all know.
All right. All right. So we're doing, thank you, Victoria. So for the beginning of October, what is the energy looking like? I want to say like you're trying to get things nailed down. This is the Man card, and then here's the Ring. The Man is more about just that, that pushing kind of energy. The Ring is trying to you're trying to get things confirmed, but I'm sorry, communication is going to be off. It's going to take time because we do have the mice. There's going to be problems of getting those confirmations to actually make things happen. And I want to say instead of if you're trying to do the most to make this happen and if communication doesn't happen, don't reveal too much. If it's contracts or you're trying to make a deal, don't try to do that thing. Cause sometimes when you're quiet, people just want to give more information because they're thinking that there's more. So kind of hold to yourself and hold those secrets close to you, make things a little bit of a mystery because it's not about that. I feel like there's definitely stuff that just the universe just isn't aligning for things to kind of happen, because what you really want is what I'm seeing is you really want things to come easy. This success, you should be in more of a receptive mode. So think of it as if it's not for me right now, then it's not for me right now, but it's going to come later. You know what I mean? So your success is going to happen. So don't try to get in an anxious state of, things aren't moving, so I have to do more. I think it's about doing less and just like holding things close to you. Because what I do see, if you do that, we have the stork and then we have the snake. So also think of things aren't moving through because some things that aren't in alignment, that skin needs to shed. You know what I mean? And I feel like some of it might just be your anxiety around these things that you're trying to manifest. But things are going to move forward. It's just going to have to reassess of the things that are going to work and are not going to work based on the information that you have. And the card that I pulled for the theme for the week is mask, which goes right in alignment with this. It's like, you don't have to give everything, keep a little bit for yourself. And then maybe after they prove themselves, you could share a little bit more. So, because you're learning how to trust these people, you're learning how to trust yourself. And the only way to trust yourself is through little promises that you keep or other people keep to you. So there you go. That's the energy of the week.
All right, you guys, you got a lot to think about. So go forth and be a light, shine your light for others to see, because people will be inspired by your example.
Mhm.
Or if you're going to shine the darkness, bitch, be a diva. Do it, you know.
Own it. Yeah. And do it.
Hard.
Be happy when you do it.
Right. Enjoy it. Go full force if you're going to do it.
Yeah.
All right. So
I mean,
had fun.
I did too.
Julian, sorry, over talking you.
No, you're fine. How about I have us leave the show and tell everybody goodbye for the week?
That would be great.
Thanks everybody for tuning in. We had such a great time with y'all every week. Come see us next week with new hot topics and new psychic reads. See ya. Bye.